Hey everyone, I'm Almar of almarsguides.com, and this video here is going to be part 3 of the Cannibal Hunters walkthrough in Kenshi. So as you can see, we're still at the Flotsam Village, and we're going to be leaving here in a few minutes, don't worry. I'm not going to make a whole nother video of us at the Flotsam Village. We've already spent enough time here. Where we're going to be going first is we're going to be going to World's End, which you've already seen me at once, and then from World's End we're basically going to be going south into Holy Nation territory, and our goal is to get to Bad Teeth, which is on the cusp of Okrant's Pride and Skinner's Roam. I have decided that with this playthrough I want to go south into that area. I don't want to go east into the United Cities territories because I've been there plenty of times. I've already basically made a base on like every area over there and done that I think like 4 or 5 times. So I would like to do the Holy Nation territory because I haven't done that enough at all, basically. So the last thing I would like before I leave this place is a pack mule. So let's see if this nomad outpost over here has anything other than goats, because I often see them walking around over here. As you can see the little herd of goats they got going on too. Since they don't have any pack beasts here or pack mules, I really doubt they're going to only goats. And if you're curious, goats suck. They don't hit very hard. They're very, very squishy. Even if you level a goat up to a high level, they still don't really do that much. They kind of are just junk. I've gotten a few goats, leveled them up. Actually I got 4 goats on one save file and named them Lamb of God, and basically leveled them all up, and yeah, they were just terrible. They were basically a waste of, a party slot. That's my analysis on goats. So since there is no nomad animal trainer in that area, what we're going to do is we're basically just going to sell the ore that we have collected so far, and then we're going to head to World's End. I wanted a little bit of money before I left this location because when we go to World's End, I would like to buy some weapons for my characters. You'll notice that some of my characters are missing weapons, which is not very good. I'll buy those medkits too. When we go into Holy Nation territory, they don't really sell medkits there anymore. For whatever reason, the Holy Nation town is basically like devoid of medkits. Well, that is partly untrue. Blister Hill is the only Holy Nation town that sells medkits, and the Travel Merchant is the only one in that town that sells any medkit. And he usually sells like 2 to 5 medkits usually per day, which, I mean, it's kind of enough, but also kind of not. It depends on how much you want to raise your toughness. If you're in the middle of doing your toughness training, then you're probably going to need more medkits than what he sells. So it's just something to keep in mind. Which is why I'm stocking up on medkits before I head out there, basically. Do you have any legs? No, you don't. I would like to get rid of these stout Husseins. Let's see. Were you the... Yeah, that's the only one. What we'll do is we will buy some armor in World's End when we get there. That's what we'll do. Maybe we'll find some river raptors to fight on our way up there too. We also can turn some of the meat in our inventory into food sometime soon. Whenever we feel like making a campfire, we can essentially do that. Kind of want to go north and fight some river raptors before heading to Okrant's Pride. If you want to raise your toughness skill, let me actually run up there and show you. I'll show you where there's a bunch of river raptors. Over here is in the hidden forest where you'll usually find a bunch of river raptors. They usually walk around this area. You can see some right over here actually. This would be a good spot to raise your toughness, in my opinion, better than the Holy Nation territory that we are going into, because it's hard to find these river raptors sometimes in Holy Nation territory. Also in Holy Nation territory, the paladins often go out of their way to attack the river raptors, so you have to deal with that too. So it's another thing that makes it more difficult to get your appropriate skill ups. So that was a pack of river raptors, and you can see everybody's like moderately wounded. His left leg is a little bummed up. Let's see, everybody healed up. Okay. So one person is limping a little bit, but everybody else basically got the toughness skill ups that I would want them to get. A few of my characters don't have weapons, so that is a bit of a downside because they're not leveling up their weapon skills at the same time. But at the same time, they're getting skills to toughness and other things that are important. So I'm pretty content with that. Basically, we're just going to do a few toughness skill ups before moving on to World's End, since our characters are going to be wounded by doing this. I say your leg is all busted up. That's fine. I might have to carry him with one of my characters. Is that a... Okay, so that's a pack of big cannibals up there, and that is something I do not want to run into. You'll see how... Usually the cannibals don't patrol around this area. Occasionally they do, though. This is a pack of the actual hard cannibals, too. The ones that are using the combat cleavers and the ones with the stats in the 20s. This isn't a pack of the scrawny cannibals, which we might actually be able to take out. So these ones we want to give a wide berth and avoid them. Alternatively, oh crap, who's attacking Greenfinger? Okay, good. It's one of the raptors that stood up. That I'm fine with, so long as the cannibals don't aggro me from that far. We might actually want to follow these cannibals a little bit, because if these cannibals run into a pack of tech hunters or cannibal hunters, they're going to be excellent for looting. And tech hunters do roam around this area. Now that I know cannibals roam through this area too, I consider this a lot worse as far as leveling up toughness. I did not know cannibals frequently patrol through this area. Specifically these cannibal patrols. I thought only the scrawny ones patrol through this area. And the scrawny ones you can kind of deal with. These, no. These are way too hard for where we're at right now in the game. So it doesn't seem like those cannibals are going to run into a pack of tech hunters or cannibal hunters, and I don't feel like spending, you know, hours running around waiting for them to do that. No cannibal bodies here, only the river raptors. I usually don't loot the river raptors because they only have animal hides on them, and I don't really think that's really that worth it to go out of your way for the 200 cats. It's up to you though if you want to do that. I mean, obviously money is money at this point in the game. I usually don't go out of my way for something that small though on an animal. I'd rather just like automate mining or something like that. It's kind of hard to find your way through here unless you know your way. That's why I kind of just right-clicked up at World's End and I'm letting them figure out their own path up here. I've personally never encountered enemies around World's End in this area. So, what in tarnation just flew through the air? I have no idea. I have no idea what that was, but I did just see something fly through the air, I think. If you rewind the video right there, I don't know what I saw, but I could have sworn I seen something like a ragdoll flying through the air to some degree. Okay, now that we're here, let's stop in this armor shop. Oh, wow, you got, like, nothing, dude. I wouldn't even call you an armor shop. You're like a headgear shop. Yep, that's exactly what you are. Okay, so, armor shop. I think there's one over here. Yeah, there's one there. Is this one? Yeah, it's actually called an armor shop, too. Good. Soman, I think you're the person. Nope. It's Greenfinger probably that needs the gear. We just need a pair of leggings, and we really need something to just replace no slot like this. Oh man, he doesn't have the armored leggings. That's fine though, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, I guess. Where do I want the drifter's leather? $1,400. Yeah, I guess I'll deal with that. Let me replace his undershirt too. 10,000 cats. Okay, now I'm cutting down into my actual money. Let's see. Bandana, I'll sell that. And we'll give you a good armored hood. Now let's see what we can buy weapon-wise. 8,000 cats, so we're kind of low on money. We're going to need to buy really crappy weapons, and it's just enough to replace the no weapons that we have. Like, a few of our characters have no weapons. Like this character, Digna, no weapon at all. A lot of this stuff we're not even going to be able to afford, sadly. I would like to buy this Falling Sun weapon. But, or this Falling Sun weapon. Either or, but we just don't have the money for it. I guess I'm probably going to have to buy, like, something like this. Katana. At least that'll level up the... Gosh darn it. These weapons suck so bad. Oh, well, that's really all I'm going to be able to afford right now. I just don't have the money for anything else. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to head from here into Akron's Valley, which is down there. You can see the Akron's Valley, which is the big desert over there. And in order to get down there, we're basically just going to issue command and tell our characters to go down there. We're not going to, we're not going to actually manually control the route down there. Again, it's usually very rare to encounter enemies in this area right here, but it does happen. I don't see anything walking around, so we should be good. Let me actually do a once-over of the nearby area. If there's any big blood patches, it usually means a group of cannibals got killed, which would be good to swing by and loot their weapons. And their medkits, too. Oh, great. We aggroed a pack of bone dogs immediately. Oh, wow. The bone dog one-shot me. Knocked me out. If I lose a limb, I'm going to reload. Because you basically can't lose a limb if you go into Holy Nation territory. Well, you can lose a limb, you just can't replace the limb if you go into Holy Nation territory. They aggro from really far. I don't like that. So this is a bad situation for me. Is anybody dying though? So long as nobody's dying, I'm content. Because then they'll just get up and heal. Even though a few of them are going to be entering into recovery comas. Greenfinger, you're playing dead. That's fine. No, I don't want you to stay low. I want you to get up and start healing. Okay, what sees you? Okay. So those dogs are close enough. They are close enough in proximity to actually spot me over here. So I'll have to be careful. Yep, they see from all the way over there. That is quite annoying and frustrating. And it's a bone dog pup too, so we're not going to be able to defend against them. We're going to have to, well, what can we do? I know what we can do that would be cheap, and I'm probably going to do it. I can just save and reload and spawn my characters on the other side of this hill, if I wanted to. It's a little cheap, but that might be what we do, because I don't feel like dealing with these bone dogs. Let's see. My characters that are alive right now, let's run on the other side of the... Okay, they're going to attack Almar. No, Greenfinger, no, no, no. That was not what I wanted you to do. Okay, so now we'll run over there with Greenfinger and Almar. And this is basically what we're going to have to do. Let me see. Is anybody dying? Knife is pretty badly wounded, so I guess I'll do her next. So basically we're going to have to run over here, drop everybody's body over here. Let's cross our fingers and hope the ragdoll doesn't kick in. Sometimes the ragdoll, when you put down the body, it'll shoot the body off in the distance, and it's super annoying. What is this walking over here? Scrawny Cannibal. Okay. Is that another? Yeah, it's another Scrawny Cannibal. Did they fight the dogs? I think they did. I think they did fight the dogs. I don't know how they ran by here without fighting the dogs. But I only see the Scrawny Cannibal bodies. I don't see the dogs' bodies. So I guess the dogs won? Reva, you don't have a med kit. There you go. Now you have med kits. And you're going to blow through them real quick, too. Jeez, Greenfinger. It's taking you a while to heal up Knife. Knife must be really badly wounded. Who is he still healing? Is he? Okay, so apparently, okay, pack of bone dogs. Pack of scran. Okay, so the bone dogs did live. They beat the cannibals. So now we know that that was the outcome. Now let's get the fuck away from the bone dogs. Is that the Holy Nation? But okay, good. They'll actually be friendly towards us. Ooh, I think that's actually Holy Nation fighting bone dogs now. Yeah, or tech hunters fighting cannibal hunters fighting the bone dogs. So now now the threat's been eliminated. And I'm going to be the one who kills all of the bone dogs because I'm coming over here and I'm looting them. Because it's that's payback. Victory is mine in the end because I'm the one who dealt the killing blow. They knocked them unconscious and I came over here and I dealt the killing blow. You remember that, all of you watching the video. Victory is mine. Okay, so Scrawny Cannibal, ew. Iron Stick only sells for like 20. There's no point at all in looting those. It would be a complete and utter waste of my time, in my honest opinion. However, the other Scrawny Cannibals do have medkits, and I will loot those. I will take those. Combat Cleaver, Longsword, I guess. I think we got everything. Let's see. Greenfinger, you are... Are you serious? Now I have to deal with a bone dog attacking me on this side of the hill. I apparently forgot to finish healing them before I started dragging them over there. On the upside, the characters over there, they let's see. Where's Mr. Bone Dog? Maybe he's the one that's walking out there, I don't know. Yep, you're going to be unconscious. You're all going to be unconscious for quite a while. On the upside, we did raise our toughness a decent amount from this, but still. Did somebody just get attacked again? If my characters keep getting attacked, what I am going to do is I'm going to teleport everybody to a different location instead of here. Because I am making a video, first and foremost, and the video's purpose is to be entertaining and informative. Informative and entertaining. And if all I'm doing is constantly recovering from a single bone dog that keeps wiping me out, then that is neither entertaining nor informative. That is just frustrating and annoying. We are in this area a little sooner than would be typical, obviously. The fact that our entire squad keeps being wiped out by one bone dog. However, the Hidden Forest is kind of harder to level up in. The Holy Nation territory is one of the easier places to level up in. Also, when we're in the Hidden Forest, we can't buy a building, so we can't start researching, and we can't do anything that starts progressing us towards mid-game. You're basically stuck in early game when you're in the Hidden Forest, which is the reason I wanted to leave there at the time I did. And we actually spent way more time in the Hidden Forest than I originally anticipated. It is day 32 right now, and that is a lot of time spent there. And it seems like Digna she got the ragdoll where her body got teleported or body got flung in the air. Pretty sure I looted all of those. Ah, that one's in a recovery coma, so I didn't loot that one. Your loot is mine. So is your loot. And your loot. Okay, so let us, I think that's everything right here. Ah, recovery coma. None of you live. This is what you get for wiping me out. You jerks. So when these characters are healing, I'm going to take Greenfinger up to World's End, and I'm going to sell this crap. We're also going to start a fire. Start a few campfires, and cook some food. I love how Almar's face down in the dirt right now. It's funny. Oh, okay, he's not technically face down. He's got a slight... Well, actually, no, he's face up. He's just laying there weird. There goes another body flying in the distance. That's one reason that I don't like actually picking up the bodies one by one. I prefer doing the teleport thing with the reset squad position. Because it's hard to keep the bodies in one spot when they will get picked up and thrown around like that. So Greenfinger, we will save the game, and then Greenfinger will go to World's End. Knife, you can stay here and focus on cooking. Let's see. You have some raw meat. We'll do all of the raw meat right now since we have time to. Looks like Paya just woke up. On the upside, he's getting his strength training in, that's for sure. And a minor amount of athletics XP too, I guess. Can't forget the athletics XP. So what I want to do is sell this stuff, and then we have two options. We can either buy another weapon for our characters down there, or we can hire a group of mercenaries that will come with Greenfinger and protect us into Holy Nation territory. I might do the mercenaries for the purposes of this video, because it's just, I don't want to, you know, drag this out way longer than it needs to be. So that's 5,600. We can technically hire a band of mercenaries. The issue is, though, we have to be careful who we hire, because we see these tech hunters that I can hire. There's 3 groups of tech hunters I can hire. If one of these tech hunters has a skeleton in their group, that will basically get me attacked immediately in Holy Nation territory. If they have a Hiver or a Shek, that's not too big of a deal. That's not a deal breaker, because the Holy Nation will let them slide. But skeletons, that's a big no-no. They won't let that slide. They'll attack. So I guess what I would do now is I would wait until my characters start waking up a bit, and then we can get the tech hunters and then return with the tech hunters. Because right now my characters are too incapacitated, and I'm not going to be able to leave this location if I hire the tech hunters. I'm going to have to sit here and wait for my characters to finish healing. Which, it would be nice to have the tech hunters protect me while I'm sitting here and waiting to finish healing, in case any of those bone dogs come again. Which we might actually run over there and grab. I wonder if this is Wolf Den 31. Come on, Paya, get your butt over here and loot this stuff. More meat, more food. Usually this early, it's good turning the dried meat into food if you want to save a little bit of money and time. Or save a little bit of money. And it basically only costs time to convert the meat, raw meat, into dried meat. Is that all the wolf corpses? What's this? Escape Servant, Holy Nation Outlaws. What do you got on you? Medkit? Eh, you got crap on you. And your weapon's crap too. Well, I guess some bone dog corpses are better than none. We got like 4 corpses or so. That's not too shabby. Yeah, 4 corpses. 12 meat now. Okay, so let's... 5,000 cats. I think we only need 4,000 for 2 days. Okay, apparently I can't hire you. Okay. There we go. Finally. So let's say 4 days, 2,000. That's, or 2 days, 4,000. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. Who do I got with me? Okay. So we got a hiver. That's going to be a bit of an issue in Holy Nation territory, but it's okay because they don't belong to me. They're not part of my squad. So technically, if the Holy Nation guards do attack them, I can just leave them to die and leave and go someplace else. Once Greenfinger gets back here, anybody that's still unconscious or with a badly injured leg will pick up, and we'll begin our journey again. Bikinia and Reva. Let's say Reva's about to get up, but she has a really badly messed up leg. What about Bikinia? I don't think her leg will slow down her movement speed a decent amount. Knife's leg will slow down his movement speed, and Paya. So let's say you pick up him. Greenfinger, you can pick up the other person, and there we go. Now we should move at a okay pace. Almar is still limping a bit because he has a bad leg, but that's okay. He'll heal up over time. Oh, Bone Dog over there already. Ooh, Digna. Why don't... Almost left Digna behind. So, let's wait a few minutes for Digna to wake up, because she's -6. Do I have anybody that can carry her? Paya, are you carrying anybody? You're carrying Knife. Soman, are you carrying anybody? No, you're not. I don't know if your arm's good enough to carry somebody, is it? It is, I guess. Well, you can't reach her. So we need to wait until Digna wakes up anyway, because we can't reach her. She's kind of... When the ragdoll physics threw her body onto the side of the cliff, it put her in a location where we can't basically get to her. That's one of the reasons that I hate carrying people too, and with the ragdoll physics. Once she wakes up, though, she should teleport to a location where she's standing on the nav mesh, and she'll be able to move. So we just need to wait until she actually wakes up. And then technically we don't even need to pick her up, because she has fine legs, and she can walk herself. Our destination is far to the south of where we are now, too, by the way. Let's see. Video's been going on for 33 minutes. Not too shabby so far. Come on, Digna, wake up. There she goes. Soman is apparently... okay, I see. Soman is... Sometimes your characters get stuck in a weird thing where they try to attack the person if you tell them to pick them up and they stand up. So what we're going to be doing as we search through this area is keeping an eye out for these numbers flashing in the distance like this, because this will tell us that there's loot to be found. So let's see. Over here, Hungry Bandits. Okay, I don't really care about Hungry Bandits. They only drop weapons, which aren't very valuable. But over here, we got Bone Dogs, which meat, hides, and teeth. Technically, all I really care about off of them is the meat and the hide. Oh no, that's not good. He stood up while I was looting him. Was there another corpse? Don't think so. Okay, so who got knocked out? Soman? Let's see. Soman is... Okay, still a while to go until the chest is healed. That's why I wanted to bring the tech hunters, though. So now I don't... Basically, if my whole team gets knocked out, the tech hunters will be able to take out the pack of bone dogs. I'm fairly confident in their abilities. Reva, where are you? One of my characters keeps getting left behind. I'm just running the other characters around to raise their strength and athletics as I wait for Almar to catch up. Almar is encumbered and he is carrying that person, so he does have the biggest load of everybody. He's also carrying all the food. So he's sufficiently encumbered. One thing that's nice about this zone is there is not much foliage, and in the distance you can easily see numbers flashing or apparently escaped servants want to fight me too. Tech hunters, where are you guys? Come on, I paid you guys for your assistance. There they are. Okay, they're with me. Okay, so Dignet got dropped. Is there anybody else? Soman, are you carrying anything? Nope. So basically, I guess I'm just going to take turns carrying people through this area. One character gets knocked out, the other ones pick them up, and then we rinse, repeat, and move on. One thing that's worth mentioning is you can... Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, okay. Hungry Bandits. I thought it was Holy Nation running at me. Hungry Bandits, I don't care. Just Paya? Okay. Knife, you are, I guess I'll carry you with Paya. I'm pretty sure that's who was carrying Knife before. Her leg still is not good enough to walk. This farm right here, you can technically buy these buildings if you wanted to at this Holy Nation farm. And then you could set up like a little farmland out in the middle of the desert if you wanted to. Are you... Okay, that is not good. That is exactly what I did not want to happen. The tech hunters fighting the Holy Nation like that. So, I thought they were going to actually give me a little bit of, at least they don't attack me. I want to get away because I don't want them to fight me after the fight is done. Like, yeah, you guys just deal with the tech hunters. And if I want to, I could actually loot the paladins, but I'm probably not going to because the paladin, like, the only place I'm going to be able to sell the paladin's gear is in the Holy Nation towns that I'm coming up to, and the only people in there that I would be able to sell it to is the shinobi thieves because everybody else would recognize it as stolen property. So I don't really, and the shinobi thieves, you have to, I think it's like a 50% hit that you have to pay. Like they pay you 50% less is what I'm trying to say. And I don't, that's just, you know, it's not worth it in my opinion. We're already struggling to get to our destination. There's no point in piling more loot up onto the total. And now we just lost our protection too, the tech hunters. Well, we lost some of our protection. Is that a tech hunter? Oh no, it's Holy Nation Outlaw crawling towards us. I'm gonna see if we wait a few minutes, if more tech hunters will run over to us. Aside from this guy. The other ones are probably too injured to come over here. Well, we have one tech hunter protecting us. If we want his protection, we need to make sure we don't run into any more Holy Nation patrols, because otherwise he'll just be attacked. Well, actually, he probably won't be attacked because he doesn't have the Hiver with him anymore. The Hiver is why he got attacked. I don't think there was a Shek in the team, but if there was, a Shek is another reason that we could have possibly have been attacked. But yeah, Holy Nation doesn't like anybody except for humans. Technically male humans. They don't like female humans either, but they accept female humans more than they do anything else. Lots of... Okay, that is concerning. That's a Bone Wolf camp right on the road. We have quite a few around us, actually. There's 2 over here. That's a big camp of bone dogs. And then there's 1 on that road. Holy Nation will patrol through this area at some point, though, and take out both of these bone dog camps. There's Wolf Den 33 has been wiped out. 32. So I wonder if this one's 33 over here. Indeed it is. Where is... Okay, I see. Are they running over to that other? No, they're not. I see the other tech hunters caught up with me. Where are you going, tech hunters? No. Oh, I see medic. Okay. I thought they were running after the Holy Nation to attack them. That is not what I wanted. So, it might be worthwhile to wait around in this location just a tad bit longer for the Holy Nation patrols to take out that one bone dog pack that was in the direction we needed to go. Also, it would be nice to have the other bone dog, the really big one that we've seen, be taken out too. Where are the other bone dog corpses? Again, the best way to check to see if you've looted one of these corpses is left click it, and if it says dead, you most likely took the loot off of it. If it says recovery, coma, dying, or crippled, or anything else like that, you probably have not taken the loot off of it yet. When you take the loot off of a bone dog or any animal in this game, it instantly kills it. Humanoids, no, it doesn't instantly kill them. Skeletons, though, yes, it will. What is this walking around down here? Oh, okay. Didn't you guys aggro the bone dogs? Where'd the bone dogs go? There they are. And let's see. That pack is still untouched too. Our characters need to heal a little bit too, so we're just going to leave on turbo speed, which means ×3 speed, and we're going to basically put down 2 campfires and let our characters cook. We'll keep an eye on both of those bone dog packs to see if any Holy Nation patrols come through the area and eliminate them. Oh, that bone, they're getting up. A few of them are coming this way too. That could be bad. That is a big pack though. That is a really, really big pack of bone dogs. We have our tech hunters with us though for a few more days, so we should be solid. The Holy Nation patrols in this area are insanely frequent. So it should, realistically, if we give it a few minutes, somebody should come through and take out the bone dogs. And it's 3 dried meat per bone dog, which is pretty good. Basically, I think it's a whole day of food. There we go. Here comes the big fight that we've been waiting for. Come on, aggro. There we go. Excellent, 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 excellent. And that is exactly what I wanted to happen. Go. That dog stood up and got its ass beat again. If the Holy Nation bother me, that'll be a bit of an issue because I am a woman right now and I don't have a Holy Nation book on me. I think I can still talk them out of it though if I choose the right dialogue. Usually they just want you to be submissive to them. They'll tell you like you have to blah 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 obey your men blah 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 blah, and you're like, yes sir, I'll do whatever you say sir, sure sir. And then they usually piss off after that. This wasn't even the whole pack of bone dogs either. There's still some roaming around out there because we didn't even get the wolf den has been defeated line. Ooh, looks like maybe the bone dogs from over here are fighting too. And it seems like my tech hunters that are with me are fighting the Holy Nation. Right? That's what they were fighting? Yep, they were fighting the Holy Nation. Well, there was a bone dog that came here apparently too. So is that all the tech hunters? It seems to be. I was going to heal them because I wanted to increase my reputation with them, but it's no surprise the Holy Nation hates the tech hunters because Holy Nation hates technology, so. And this will be a good fight. All of these bone dogs versus this Holy Nation patrol. Where's that bone dog running? Seriously, he's running all the way over here at me? Seriously, where is it running? Patrolling? Patrolling where? Of course. We let Holy Nation see us, apparently. Alright, now let's loot these bone dogs. So far, this has actually been pretty productive. We've gotten quite a bit of bone dog loot from everything that we've done so far. We have a lot of items we can sell once we get into Holy Nation territory, which will give us a little bit of extra money, which is always nice. And once we're in Holy Nation territory too, I can show you some tips of how to make really good money once we get there. That will be my next video. This video we're just going to get there and then we're going to end once we get there probably. I don't want to keep dragging this on. Why was there only like a few bone dog bodies? There should be there should be way more. I guess the other half of that bone dog pack left. Alright, tech hunters, let's go. You guys did pretty good so far. I'm pretty happy with your contribution, tech hunters. A little messy with constantly attacking the Holy Nation and running after them, but at the same time, I get it. I mean, they are racist against your little hiver guys, so... Let's keep an eye out for bone dogs. This would be very unfortunate if we ran into a pack of bone dogs at this time. Our tech hunters are not strong enough to protect us, and our characters are wounded still. On the upside, though, strength. We are getting a lot of strength from this. Let's go out this way. This area over here is one of the only areas in Holy Nation territory where you can get both iron and copper next to each other. It's pretty rare to get iron and copper next to each other, but this area up here has it. You can see there's a bunch of river raptors in this area too, which actually might come back here to train at some point because there's not too many other enemies. There's mostly just river raptors in this area. And yeah, there's actually quite a few river raptors. I'm kind of getting excited. I want to get my ass beat up by a bunch of river raptors. So 1,600 cats. That's all we got right now. Let us see. Let's put everybody down. Okay, everybody's conscious. That's good. And let's attack that river raptor. Digna got knocked unconscious. The idea here is for us to basically get so badly beat up that we won't be able to proceed. That's why I'm just charging into the pack of the river raptors like that. Holy Nation does roam through this territory, so long as you're friendly with Holy Nation, you won't have to worry too much. Occasionally, bone dogs will come through this area too, but I would say they're much more rare. The only thing you have to really worry about is if you're unfriendly to the Holy Nation. So there you go. Everybody got their ass beat by the river raptors. Of course. Here comes Hungry Bandits. They also come through this area. Forgot about them. So what I am going to do is I'm going to drop all of my food on the ground that is not in a backpack, because the Hungry Bandits will take it. They can't raid things that are not in your backpack, or they can't steal stuff that's in your backpack. And Hungry Bandits don't kill you. They just take your food and then leave. They don't kidnap you. They don't kill you. They don't do anything like that. And apparently the Hungry Bandits aren't even going to be killing me. So. So Digna is still knocked unconscious, but that seems to be it. Everybody else seems to be in tip-top shape. Reva is a little slow because of her injured leg, but that's fine, honestly. Holy Paladin fighting the River Raptors. Yada yada. I basically want people to get to Blister Hill, then we can rent a bed to, well, actually, you know what? Should probably get a little bit more beat up before I go rent a bed. I love how my characters, they jump in the water and it's immediately like super duper slow swimming. So ideally, this would be a good spot for us to raise our toughness and other skills a bit. And then we can just run over to Blister Hill and basically put everybody in beds at the inn to heal up. And then we could leave Blister Hill. That would be the ideal situation that we could do here. We just need more River Raptors to actually come out of the river. Like this pack here. Tech Hunters are dipping, which is fine. They mostly are useless in this territory anyway, since they, the Hiver is hostile in here. More River Raptors up there. Like I said, our main goal here is to just get hit and to get hurt. Our characters need that toughness. Everybody has toughness in the teens to 20s right now, which is excellent. Reva, are you? Oh wow, I'm out of medkits on you. Greenfinger, you're out for a while. Is that everybody? Indeed it is. Pia, you're a little wounded, but that's okay. Now let's get our butts on over to Blister Hill. What is going on over here? Is this a pack of Nomad? No, never mind. It's a pack of Holy Nation. If it was a pack of Nomads, we might be able to buy one of the bulls from them. So, Hungry Bandits are the one thing that will attack us in this area that we have to keep an eye out for. Aside from that, the River Raptors are really the only other enemy in the area that is notable. I mean, Holy Nation patrols in the area too, if you consider them an enemy. Now they're gonna get. This guy is gonna harass my character. So you got to, there you go. That's the dialogue that they basically ask of you as a woman. Usually, when you come into town as a woman, you'll occasionally have to deal with those people. Usually, they only harass you once every like 24 hours. It seems to be. Oh well, that's weird. The beds that heal for 4 are worth the same amount as the beds that heal for 8. Where's everybody else? Where are my limpies? Reva, Pia, and Almar, you're all limping your butts on over here. Alright, let's see. I do need the Holy Flame. That is a must-have when we're in this area. Without that, the Holy Flame is our get-out-of-jail-free card, essentially. So this is partly the reason that Pia is going so slow, too. I mean, her leg is also a contributing factor, of course, but... I'm not going to buy food because I already have plenty. I will just hit up a different vendor instead. Let's see. Clothes shop, bar, no. Mechanical shop, yeah, let's do the mechanical shop because there are a few things I need to buy here before leaving. Like one thing that's worth mentioning is the town we're going to won't sell building materials, nor will it sell iron plates, so we have to buy both of them here before going over to there. Also, this is the only Holy Nation town. Where are you, Pia? This is the only Holy Nation town that also sells medkits. The other one does not, so we have to buy medkits here as well. So let's see. I need that for the small research bench. And let's do 5 for posterity's sake. And we are also going to need these books. Because we need to research stuff. Come on, Paya. There we go. Now we basically have everything. Let's see. Almar, you're still unconscious. Reva. Let's see. Greenfinger. Okay, you're basically good to go. So I'll put Paya in that bed. Digna, you're basically good to go. And there we go. Now those guys are going to heal up a bit. And then we can head to Blister Hill. Or, sorry, Bad Teeth. We are in Blister Hill. Bad Teeth, what we want to do there is we want to buy a building as soon as possible because then we can throw the small research bench in it and we can get to researching all of the things we need. That is one of the #1 things on our agenda list. And that's, we're going to have to repair one of the buildings there too. In order to buy a building there. One of the residential smalls we can buy without repairing it, but in order to buy the longhouse that's in that town, we will need to repair it. So actually, I should probably buy some more building materials, even though we don't have the money for the longhouse yet. Wow, he restocked with books and building supplies. Do I want to buy more books? Not quite right now. 15 is enough for what I need. Once their legs are good enough, we can leave with everybody. $13 miles per hour. 14 miles per hour. We'll keep an eye on Paya's miles per hour. Once it gets to like 6 or 17 or 18, she's pretty much solid. And then we can come back up to this area when we want to fight more river raptors too. That's always on the list of things we can do. Okay, everybody's healed up. I'm content with what we got so far. Of course. The guard's always got to bug me. Almar and Knife are both encumbered. They're the ones carrying most of our stuff. Technically, this is like a 100% safe run. We can encounter some hungry bandits on the way, but they're uncommon. And the route we're going to be taking is through Skinner's Roam, which kind of goes it basically takes the shortcut, and it doesn't put us in the... What would I call that area? There's an area right here by the river, right here that you see me mousing around. This is the only way to get through this area. If you're going through Akron's Pride, the only other way is to go around it to cut through Skinner's Roam right here. So that area is kind of like a choke point. There's the word I'm looking for. Where all of the enemies, when they want to patrol through Akron's Pride and go from one point to the other, they have to patrol right next to that river, and they have to follow that set path. And since that is the only area where you can cross in that vicinity, all of the enemies filter into that choke point, and the chance of encountering hungry bandits in that area is pretty high. So I try to avoid it when I can. That's right, Knife. You better raise that strength. Let's see, 14. Are you serious? That is like a fucking army of hungry bandits. So apparently it can happen here too. What we're going to do is we're going to drop all of our food again because we don't want them to... Well, actually, all of our food is in the backpack, so they won't be able to get it out of the backpack. But still, that is like an army of hungry bandits. Are you serious? There's like... Oh my god, they're like... Oh. Look at them all. There's like 50 of them there. You fuckers can raid a town with that amount. Your arm's too busted. Your arm is probably too busted. Or no, your leg is busted and your leg is busted. So this is going to take a while getting people to town. Soman. I can't carry you with Greenfinger because it's too busted. How long until Soman wakes up? -36, you're going to be asleep a while. All of these characters are going to be knocked out a while. That's funny, though. I was talking about how dangerous the other route was. And at the same time, basically... we encountered like an army, a literal army. It wasn't just a group of hungry bandits. It was a literal army of hungry bandits that came through this area. Soman will just have to stay on the ground for the time being. I don't know what else to do with her. We'll have to come back for her. Now that we made it to the safety of Bad Teeth. Almost to the safety of Bad Teeth. And you'll notice too the big difference in how the hungry bandits damaged me. You'll notice that almost all of the damage they dealt was blunt damage, and that's why it took my health away immediately instead of just wounding me. Like if you get hit by cutting damage, it usually just wounds you, and then you can easily heal the damage back, which is what you see with the chest. You can see the bar where I've healed back the damage that I had. When you get hit by blunt damage, though, it operates a little bit differently. Really, river raptors all the way up here? That's a rare sight. Usually river raptors don't come up here. So we're going to buy this residential small right here. 4,000 cats. And we're going to build a small research bench inside. We'll just have Knife start researching as we wait for everybody else to get here. And this longhouse down here, right here, is the one that I want to buy next. 7,200 cats. We'll be able to afford it shortly. We just need to pull some wild bulls into town and make money off of them. That is something we'll be doing in the next video, though. I'm just trying to... I want to get Soman into this town before I end this video. And then I want to go eat. And then I'll probably start the next video. Because basically we can start it immediately after this one. So let's assign people to start mining so we can start making some money. Soman, you're the last one who's unconscious, and you're all the way back there. Bikini, you're finally awake too, so we can start mining with you as well. Bikini, let's go. Let's go. Let's get these mines. Let's get our mine on. Ooh, what's this going on over here? River raptors getting killed? Not really that worth it. What is going on over here, though? What are these numbers? River raptors again? River raptors fighting what? A bone dog. River raptors beat a bone dog? Interesting. Soman is awake now, so let's get her down here. I don't think her legs are injured, so she should be able to run full speed. Yep, only her stomach. Loot that bone dog. And to town. Basically, wild bulls are the next thing. Well, money making here for a little bit is the next big thing we're going to do, and I'll show you how to do that with the next video. That is pretty much all for this video. I will end it here. If I left anything out, got anything wrong, or you guys think I should have added something that I didn't, please let me know in the comment section below. And as always, if you guys did enjoy the video, please leave me a like because that helps me out. And aside from that, I will catch you guys around in part 4 of my The Cannibal Hunters walkthrough. Aside from that, peace out, and I'll see you guys around in part 4.